Hey guys, what is going on? I am Denman, and thank you for visiting my channel. Today, I just got home from work, and there's been a couple things going on in the Marvel Strike Force universe, and I wanted to go over a couple of them. Now, the first one I want to quickly glance over is Overpowered. I have seen multiple videos about this. I'm sure that you've probably already seen the blog. I'm sure you've probably seen multiple videos going over the information. I'm not going to deep dive into this because I'm sure it's something that everybody's already seen multiple times. But there has been a little confusion when it comes to the ranks at launch. Okay? There's a lot of negativity surrounding Overpowered. Personally, I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be something very interesting to get used to, try out, theory craft differently. Just another facet of the PvP it's not going to be PvE for a while. But another facet of PvP that is just going to make you think a little bit more outside of the box in order to be able to take over and take on some of those teams. So with that, a lot of the videos that I saw today did not touch on one thing about how you're going to qualify for certain ranks. And I wanted to clarify that if any of you guys out there have any questions about that. So to give you an example, when it comes to your character getting a certain rank, for instance, if you have all of your characters' stats where you've got the ISO 8 purple level 3, you're at gear 19, and you're at level 105, okay? You are absolutely going to come in at rank 10. However, in order to get rank 10, you have to have every single qualifier that comes before that. So if your character's at 105, but your purple level is only 2, then you're going to drop down to rank 9. If you have your character at 105, you have purple level 3, but you're only at gear tier 17 on that character, then you're going to drop all the way down to 2. Even though you're at 105 and you have purple ISO 8 level 3, you have not qualified for that bottom tier, and that's where your rank is going to fall. So be aware of that for sure. I also wanted to say, with all the negativity that's going around this, if you are a newer player and you're watching this, kind of like I've touched on in a couple of my other videos, I think as a newer player, you're going to have a little bit different perspective. I certainly do. A lot of the players that have been around for a really long time, they have extremely high expectations, and I've noticed that pretty much everything that comes out, they have some type of negative point of view about it. And it could be certainly justified because I haven't been here long enough to see all the things go right versus all the things that have gone wrong. However, I'm choosing, as a new player that's excited, to look forward to all of the new changes that come out. So I'm excited about this. I'm not going to make any type of negative judgment about Overpower until it comes out and I play and use the features and have a negative experience. If that happens, then I'll have a negative opinion about it. But one thing I can tell you that I have noticed in the time I've been playing, it seems like anytime Scopely has a release, whether it's characters, whether it's an event, whatever it is, if there is a lot of backlash from the community, if there is something wrong with it, they will fix it. So when it comes to that, I'm personally not too concerned about anything that is involved when it comes to Overpower coming out. If it is truly going to be the devil that destroys Marvel Strike Force, I'm sure they'll step in and make some changes. Until then, let's just see how it goes. Maybe have a little fun with it, and who knows? You might even enjoy it, and you might like it. With that, I wanted to jump over and kind of just make the point that I was making there. They've updated the stats for Starjammers again. Now, each one of the characters in Starjammers got an increase to their base health and their base damage. Another perfect example of what I was talking about. Everybody's been negative about Starjammers. Every video about them is that they're garbage and they're trash and all this. And Scopely has now made 2 adjustments to the team in 2 weeks. They did the exact same thing with Astral whenever Astral came out. and Battle World went down, and everybody said Astro was trash. It's only good for Battle World, but they made some adjustments to their kits, and now they're extremely viable in every single gameplay. So, what I'm trying to say with that, if you're a newer player and you're really enjoying the game, do not let all of the negative information and all of the game is trash and it's falling apart and every time you turn around, Scopely's screwing up. Don't let all that stuff soak into your head. Enjoy the game. Have a good time playing it. Make your own judgments about whether or not you like a gameplay, whether or not you like a team. But I can tell you right now, I am not upset at all for maxing out this team. Same thing with Astro. When they came out, I maxed them out. Everybody was talking trash about them nonstop. But guess what? I had them maxed out when they finally altered their kit and got them right. And I was dominating with them because I didn't let all the negative hype go to my head and stop building them and all that stuff. I liked the team. I wanted to build them up, and that's what I did. And I benefited from it. And I think you're going to see in watching my videos, the same thing's going to happen with Starjammers. Everybody's talking negative about them. A lot of people out there have stopped building Starjammers because of the negative videos, I would guarantee you. I haven't. So, when all this stuff finally gets lined out, I'm going to have a maxed out Starjammers team, and I'm going to benefit from it. So, again, if you like a team, if you're excited about them, don't listen to any of that stuff. Build them, enjoy it, have fun. At the end of the day, this is your experience. And if you enjoy playing with a team, it does not matter whether or not every YouTube video you watch says they're trash. So, just something to go in there. Now, one thing I wanted to hit on here with this real quick before we jump over. Groot and Rocket, 20% base health and 10% damage. That's going to be very noticeable. Very noticeable in the game for sure. I'm very excited about that. Now, I wish I could play with them in Crucible this weekend, but I guess we're just going to have to wait. Now, let's take a look at them. So, look at Havoc. I've got my 3 diamonds on him, and no Crucible this weekend. But he's going to be waiting for whenever Crucible comes back around. Now, his health with the stat jump went up to 14 mil, and damage is approaching 1 million. Man, I'm excited to play with these guys for sure. And they're going to be overpowered for sure. So 50% in Crucible, and that's going to be, what are we looking at there? 4.5, so almost 1.4 million damage. That's going to be pretty amazing. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot else other than this come out today, but I did want to touch base on that stuff with you guys. One of the things that I look for when I'm watching YouTube videos and watching streams, obviously information. Man, as I said before, if you guys are new and you're looking for good information, the streamers I mentioned before are really, really good sources. They're resources of gameplay and understanding how the players play together and good teams for Dark Dimension and things of that nature. Man, I got through Dark Dimension 7 for Mephisto and Dark Dimension 8 for Odin probably in about half the time it would have taken me because of Dorky Dad's videos. So if that type of stuff that you're doing, check those guys out. Now, with that being said, some of them sometimes can get a little bit negative about what's going on in the game, and that concerns me when it comes to new players because I don't want you guys to constantly be thinking that the world's coming to an end when it comes to Marvel Strike Force. So take that negativity with a grain of salt. Understand that point of view is coming from people that have been playing the game since it began. So when it comes to you experiencing the game your own way, be open-minded about that. So with that, again, I'm always here to try to look at things from a positive viewpoint. I hope you guys appreciate that. I really hope that you guys enjoy hanging out with me a little bit here and there. I don't know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I was planning on making Crucible videos. I may come out with a couple videos kind of going over different teams and going over their kits, just kind of start a review. I wanted to do like a little series reviewing different teams to kind of give you guys some information to kind of fall back on if you were thinking about building those teams or things of that nature. But if you do watch this video and that is something that you might be interested in, leave a comment. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Hey, listen, this is my third video. I've got 3 subscribers. The way that I'm figuring my math here is if I make 100 videos, I might have 100 subscribers. I don't know if it's going to be 1 for 1, but we'll see. Either way, I hope you guys have an awesome evening. I love hanging out with you guys, and until next time, stay happy and enjoy your evenings.